Well, welcome to the marina, and this is the Cheyenne 28.5 foot Hinterholer 1967 boat that I've been working on. Most recently, yesterday, we repaired stanchion base area that was totally torn right out through the hull. Of course, we have a cork, or actually balsa core in the deck, and the taboo in the old way of doing it was to bolt right straight through the core, and that's incorrect. There should be no core between that hull where the stanchion is, so that it's more supportive and stronger. So this repair is not going to move at all, and that's only just the first bit. We'll have to move in and do several more layers and bring it up the taper with mat and cloth to give it the strength. And David cut the hole for the new port window there, and this was actually reshaping that. That was kind of a slanted rectangle shape, and we're converting it to that's a PM24 portal. And then also we've cut and reformed yesterday to do a fill and fit the shape of the larger up port holes that'll be going in here. We've done a whole bunch of spider crack repair work on the mast bra, I guess, and that's years of rocking back and forth, and so we've ground it all down, and we've done some incredible fill work, and we're going to do another fill coat, cloth, and then final finishing of the mast base pulpit. And then we've done work down on this side. There was a 5-inch hole there all the way through, and we're just down to final stage fill and fair on all of these holes here and here, and then down onto the this one here, and we've got all of the controls have been completely refilled and feathered, and of course we've got the back. This was done yesterday. David did a great job with the Dremel tool, taking out the bad shit on the top, scraping down to good fiberglass, and then we've done, looks like the last fill was just a sand and fair. Of course, there's a little bit of other work that we were doing inside the boat here, and this is the inside. Of course, this whole inside is going to be done, and then here's the repair of that hole. Fantastic. And we just have some more fill to do here, and then we're down to fairing. And of course, on the masthead there was that hole here, and we did a peanut butter fill around the edges, and so we'll just have to fair that down. And the inside of those windows, port holes, you can see the outline of the original window, and then the mold and the new shape here and here on the other side. And of course we had this hole here inside the bathroom, and we're down to a good rough sand and another layer, and then it'll all be faired into the final finishing and repair. Of course, we filled some holes up in here. This will all be stripped and cleaned. Here's the inside of the fill. All those little notches you would have seen in see if I can get some sort of focus here. Anyways, you can see at the top there where it's filling the holes, and then the vinyl all around the outside to get the bindings. So we'll fair that all off, do a nice sanding down, and then start applying some matte in the inside rim, and maybe a layer of cloth just to give it some strength. And here we're ready to put in the vinyl and do the final outside fillings, just like we did on these forward portals. So that's what we've been working on. Sorry for the poor quality of the video, but it's a little cool this morning, and I'm walking around in a t-shirt. So these are all the hole fills that David did with some excellent G-Flex. Basically, we're using West Systems epoxy, and the last time I did a heck of a lot of fiberglass and epoxy work, these type of systems were not engineered, and I am massively impressed with the consistency and how much easier it is to work with the modern resins and hardeners, and especially the fills, high density filler and micro. It's 404, and we'll be using Microlite 410 fairing filler. This is the first, I think, 4 cans back there. I think we might go to the larger size when we get to fairing up the whole deck. So we've done a lot of work on the deck, and this opening and up top apparently is all going to change. We're going to be cutting some of this open and redoing the whole fiberglass and wooden frame, and we're going to be fairing this entire boat like it was new. It's a mess right now. I just pulled out those vinyl curtain vertical vinyl curtain, plastic or vinyl, and we just rolled it up on the inside of the window here and taped it in place, and then did peanut butter fill and laid up just a little bit of strand mat here and there in some of the deeper holes. So this is all ready for its final fill. I'm just hesitating as we're building the last deck, because I've got a little bit more fairing work to do here. It's gotta be perfect, or it will be perfect when I'm done. But this is just a little bit larger, and we're going to actually taper to a little bit more of a gradual angle, so that it actually comes from this corner and down about 1.5 inches. So we've got some fill, and I've got some mat and cloth to give it strength as we do those fills. And then when we've got it faired to the shape that we want, I think what we're going to do is put a whole, laminate a whole layer, because this is all fresh cured epoxy. We'll sand it down, rough sand, and then do a lamination of mat and cloth across the whole bra here to give it strength. So that's what we're working on. More to follow. Let's see if we can take some bow shots here from the bow back. So eventually, once all of the stanchion bases have been thoroughly inspected and ground out, filled with a single layer without any type of balsa or anything in between, and once it's properly tapered and adhered to the old deck, it's going to be a tank. It's been a lot of fun work. So we'll see you next time. Have a great day.